Before I start my video, guys, I did do a starter guide for S-Class Magna, a video that went on my channel earlier on today, but unfortunately YouTube was having some issues and did not send out any notifications to anybody because, you know, YouTube can sometimes be absolutely terrible at what they're meant to do, and there's nothing I can really do about that, unfortunately. The video has massively tanked because of this, but if you do want to go and check out the video, it is a nice breakdown on how I would gear out Magna and what she can achieve with the build that I show you. You can see on the screen she does hit someone for 100,000 damage. That is a S-Class Frost, so it's someone who's very defensive and he gets absolutely destroyed. And if you want to check out how, you should see a link in the top right hand corner. Otherwise, on to the video, guys. Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be taking a first look at the brand new event that's going to be starting next week. It's going to be a new multi-week event for a brand new character, and it is going to be the widely predicted S-Class Jesus, who is going to be an alert character. We do have the Jesus pistol in the current battle pass, and when everyone noticed that, everyone was just like, there's got to be a Jesus coming, there's got to be a Jesus coming, and he's going to be coming in an event. Reading through the intro, it says, break a bone, winter is coming. No, seriously, the crops and fields need harvesting, and everyone needs to pull their weight. Before the frost sets in and ruins all our hard work, we need to venture out and brave the Roman walkers to help collect corn on the cob and hunt turkeys, or the leftover wishbones after Thanksgiving. Time to forage before winter. The event dates are as follows. It starts on the 3rd of November at 12 PM Pacific time, and it ends on the 2nd of December, 12 PM Pacific time. So it is going to be a month-long event, kind of what we've had throughout the year with Nick, with Dr. Stevens, with Kenny, with Brutus. Lots of different characters have been available in these events, and it doesn't look like they're going to change things up. But let's see what we have to do in this event to obtain either Jesus or any other rewards on the side. Now, the event overview starts by saying the event will task you with collecting corn on the cobs during the event to be able to run the Wishbone Roadmap during the week, earning Wishbones for the Break a Bone mission event, and to trade for rewards in the grey market. To collect corn on the cobs, you will need to complete weekly corn mission events. Each week, a new weekly corn mission event will become available and will be either a faction mission event or a solo mission event. In total, 2 faction and 2 solo mission events will be run throughout the event. Completing each mission will reward you with 12 corn on the cob. Once you have enough corn on the cob, you can run the Wishbone Roadmap to earn Wishbones. The roadmap will reset weekly and will offer a challenge along with a variety of encounters that will change each week. Along with the weekly corn missions, a main mission event, Break a Bone, will be available throughout the entirety of the event and will track how many Wishbones you have collected so far. By progressing through the milestones in the Break a Bone mission event, you will earn Wishbone tokens, which you'll be able to trade in for S-Class cards in the grey market, including the exclusive event fighter, new S-Class Jesus. Now, it does also mention some free login rewards. Before you do anything else, always make sure to start your day by claiming your free login rewards. Each day, the following rewards will be available: 10 corn on the cob per day, 6 wishbones per day. Weekly corn mission events as well. Each week, a new set of missions will appear to offer you either faction or solo challenges and award you corn on the cobs. The first mission event available will be a faction mission event. So it does go through the week 1 mission event, which is the faction. You can see raiding and leveling up gives you 12 corn on the cob for completing these missions, and you get 12 corn on the cob for every mission's completed. You also get a breakdown of week 2, which is going to be solo, completing war battles, leveling up S-Class characters, so on and so forth. There are times you're going to have to open S-Class characters from the S-Class wheel, at least just pull from the S-Class wheel. That will cost you 250 coins, so make sure you save your coins for these upcoming things. You know, 250 coins is not hard to get on a multi-week event. Open S-Class recruits one time is in both of the solo missions, so you're going to have to spend 500 coins to get those done. There are a lot of leveling up you have to do, kill 500 walkers, and then I think you have to open S-Class recruits 3 times in both of the faction missions as well. And then there is also a last mission here saying use 2,000 coins as a faction in a week. So basically people who do a temple will be able to get this done for their entire faction. Now, it does give some details on the Wishbone Roadmap, and it says every week the Wishbone Roadmap will reset, offering a different set of enemies and challenges to face and rewarding you with Wishbones for each stage and valuable gear rewards for each act you complete. And I'll scroll down so you can see the rewards. It does just cost corn on the cob to run each stage. It also breaks down how much each act will cost. So the first act will cost 28, reward 52. The second act will cost, is it 36 and reward 60, and the last act will cost 52 and reward 76. So the first 2 acts do actually have a better return on the corn on the cob investment, but your overall income per week on corn on the cob seems to be around 154, and all of these acts for an entire week's roadmap will cost 116. It does go up to S16 difficulty, so this is going to give you a little bit of leeway. If you do fail stages, you can have another try, but you're most likely going to have to complete the majority of this to get your hands on the better rewards, of course. So there is the Break a Bone mission event. That is the mission event that's going to last the entire event. It says each wishbone you collect will make you progress through the main mission milestones, awarding you wishbone tokens on key milestone achievements. A series of bonus mission milestones will also be available for those willing to go the extra mile. But we will go through these main missions in the Break a Bone mission event, and you can see if you collect wishbones, you're going to get 5-star tokens, the wishbone tokens that you're going to be able to hand in for Jesus and so on and so forth. And then you can get energy, gear markers, some epic gear choice boxes, 5-star recruit tokens, energy choice box again. We also have some gear, extra gear, and it goes down that until mission 23. Then there are extra missions for people who go that extra mile. For completing the first set of missions, you do get this gear pack here, which gives you quite a lot of gear, lots and lots of gear indeed. And for the second one, if you complete the second set of missions, which is the bonus missions, you get this armory pack, which has 1 varnish, 1 engine grease, and 20,000 armory tokens in it. Now it does break down the grey market rewards as well, and it says trade in your wishbones and wishbone tokens for useful rewards. The first set of the Break a Bone main mission rewards do reward up to 40 of the wishbone tokens, and that's how many you would need to get 2,500 of S-Class Jesus' cards 4 times. It does look like that's going to be the breakdown. Quite an interesting breakdown. Rather than thousands, they're going to do it in 2,500. That's interesting. But you could also go for Marcus, who is part of the Battle Pass, Tanya, who is part of the Battle Pass, and Shane, who is part of the Battle Pass. I kind of like that having those characters in here as well, especially Marcus, because that means if you did want to go for Marcus in the Battle Pass, you could get 3,000 more of his cards in here and have 7,000 of his cards. I would probably go for the Jesus though, because that's a full S-Class character. It depends on how good Jesus is, basically. Now there is also some trade-ins in the grey market for your wishbones, which you gather from the roadmap itself. You can trade them in for trainers or mod boxes. It is unclear what the mod boxes are at the moment, but it does look like one of them is a defense set, and it's just a stat mod, so it can be any of the 4 stats on defense set. I'm not sure what the other one is. It just says death set mod box, but it could be resist, or it could be auxiliary, or it could be defense or attack versus. So that is the Break a Bone event, and it is the next multi-week event. There is another character involved, and it's going to be Jesus. Quite a big surprise, the massive name in the Walking Dead series, so a lot of fans of this character. It's great that he's going to be a free-to-play character. The second I have more details on this guy, I'm going to break him down, give my first thoughts on him. If you do want to see that video the second it comes out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. As much as YouTube sometimes don't send out those notifications, when they do, it is good that you've got that turned on. Do give me your thoughts on what you've seen so far. Do you think this is a reasonable event? I would make sure you're going to be in an active faction, because 2 of the main missions are going to be mission events, so it's going to be very important that you complete those. And there are some people in my chats telling me that they haven't got very active factions. It's going to be needed for this one. But do leave your comments down below. That is the end of my video. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.